at all.
Nope. By the way, I didn't check the final score, but did they lose by a whole 10 runs yesterday to the Houston Astros? We tried to say everything we could to you Angel fans. We tried to listen. And here's the thing. If you think we're gloating, we are. And here's why. Because we told you exactly what was going to happen. You think I wanted this to happen? I didn't. I wanted the Angels to make the playoffs. I wanted the Angels to make a huge run. They went out and got Lucas Giolito, which I thought was a very good move. He was arguably the most coveted arm in the trade deadline period. But here's the thing. Lucas wasn't all you needed. You needed more things than that because at the end of the day, you got Neto that keeps going on the IL. You got Rendon who lives on the IL. The IL is Rendon's home. Trout's been on the IL, and we don't even have a timetable when he's coming back.
That I make a preseason call, that I walk back before the season is over, but I kind of feel like I'm doing that with the Blue Jays right now because it's one thing. There's other teams. There's the Seattles of the world. There's the Red Sox of the world where they've given you little streaks, little pieces that you go, okay, there it was. Like, they've got it. We've seen it. It's right there. We've seen that. The Jays, for whatever reason, just seem perfectly content to play like slightly above average baseball. And I don't know, without going like all the way back to the very beginning of the season, I don't know that there's been a point this season that we look at the Blue Jays and go, there's the dominance, right? Like, there's the team. We've seen that out of the Orioles. We've seen it out of the Rays. We've seen it out of the Rangers. We've seen it out of their Astros. We're seeing it right now out of the Mariners. We've seen it out of the Braves. We've seen it out of the Dodgers. I look at the Jays, and I'm like, do you see dominance? Because I don't, right? Like, a team with Vladdy and Merrifield and Chapman, there's no part of that lineup that should not be consistently performing as a piece of the whole. And yet we're just not seeing it. We're not, even when they get some easy 3 and 4 game homestands against bad quality MLB teams, it seems like they find ways to just look okay. And you can't be a contender. You can't be a playoff run. You can't be a World Series championship winning team, Deck, if you're just okay. You can make it to the playoffs.
No.
But you're not running deep if you can't display some dominance here and there, and Toronto just refuses to do it. What is on your hand, Mario?
Thank you. Listen, that's actually my big problem right now. No. Mario, don't say a word. Please put him on screen right now. Mario, what in the living hell is on your right hand?
It is a 2006 15. So the numbering came out. So it's 201, but I don't know what that number is. But it's a fantasy football ring, and I only wear it when I win. And today's a win, gentlemen. So thank you for the $20, Rob.
All right.
You paid for my lunch, which is sitting to my right of me, and my coffee. So thank you.
Mario.
All right.
Mario, I got it on. Rob, real quick though. Mario, just this is a yes or no question. I don't need any sentences after your yes or no. Did you think you wearing this ring and then showing it off to us was just an absolute win on your end?
Yeah, big time.
Okay, Rob, go ahead.
No, it's fine.
Oh, it's just my name in it.
I'll put on my 2020 Greenville Triumph USL League One Champions ring because I had as much to do with the winning of this ring as Mario thinks he does on this show. All right? So now we all, Cody, do you have a big ring that you had nothing to do with that you would like to join the Cool Kids Club?
You know what? Next break. Guess what? I happen to be in Santa Monica, California, in the house that I grew up in. And guess what I have here? Multiple championship rings from professional baseball. Guess what I'll be debuting on the next segment of this show? Actual sports, not fantasy rings from fantasy sports that I'm trying to show off to my friends as if I'm a baller. That's a baller on a budget at best. You're like the guy that goes to a strip club and throws nickels on the stage.
Oh, yeah, it's from Walmart. Actually, it makes sense. Even with the pitchers coming back for the Braves, their pitching will rob them of the NL crown. Overreaction or makes sense. Second worst ERA. since All-Star break. I'll start with the fan. What do you think, Rob Brown?
Look, if the Braves don't win the National League, it's going to be because the Dodgers are good too, right? Like I understand the Braves are sitting on the best record in baseball, and I understand the Braves are a very good team, but the Dodgers got better. Their pitching has been bolstered by the likes of Lance Lynn. They've still got Mookie. They've still got Freddie. This is a really good team. And on top of that, we don't know what that get hot at the right time team is going to be. Hell, it could be the Philadelphia Phillies for the second year in a row. The Braves are an exceptionally talented baseball team. And even if the pitching has been bad, and it has, Spencer Strider has been questionable since the All-Star break. Bryce Elder was an all-star. He has gotten rocked. Charlie Morton. Hell, Spencer Strider got pulled, 3 1/3 innings the other day. He got yanked because he was just having a crap day. I don't expect it's going to stay that way. I suspect 1 or 2 of those guys is going to find the voodoo, find the mojo again, and be just fine. But if the Braves don't win the NL, it's not, I don't think, Cody Decker, going to be because of any fault or lack of a lineup or a pitching staff they put together. It'll just be because the Dodgers are also a very good team in the National League.
Yeah, and the Dodgers are a very good team in the National League. They also bolstered their pen. Joe Kelly is back there again. By the way, it's not like all their moves were sexy. Like Lance Lynn was looking like he was getting his way out of baseball the way he was pitching in Chicago. Joe Kelly has been on the IL a lot. This was a down year for Kike Hernandez, and all 3 are back with the Dodgers. All 3 are back to their old ways with the Dodgers. And the Dodgers, if there's a team that just seems to have a magic sauce, it's the Los Angeles Dodgers, man.
Yeah, 100% agreed. What are you going to say, Rob?
Hey, I thought about this the other day. This is a genuine question, Decker. Is Braves-Dodgers the best rivalry in baseball right now over the last couple of years?
Yeah, I'd say so. That's a pretty good one. They've been made. It feels like how the Dodgers and Cardinals were kind of that for a little bit there because they kept running into each other in the playoffs during the 2010s. I wouldn't say it's a rivalry. I think it's like a friendly, it's a friendly competition. And the Freddie Freeman angle in the middle of it is like also, adds a little extra drama and spice to it. I kind of wish Kenley Jansen was still over there.
Go! Come on! Stand up, Chicago! Stand up, bettors! We win, baby! Let's go!
Madelson with a home run! Ladies and gentlemen, that is huge right there because, ladies, that's not just the Matt Olson prop. That's a 3-run home run, which officially cashes in your parlay. The production staff got a 538 parlay with that home run. But here's the news, just so you know, Mario. You guys, as of now, have won your parlay. That just cashed a second part of our parlay as well, which comes down to one thing for both Rob Brown and I. This game comes down to the bat of Pete Alonso.
I'm scared.